Okay, welcome back. So we've got a bit of an exciting day for you today. We've got the lovely Tim from Samilia's Choice. So Tim basically won a Rolex with us, this lovely Submariner, and that was on the 2nd of February 2022. After speaking to Tim, we found out he works, or he runs his company Samilia's Choice, which supplies really high-end luxury wines. So we're going to bring them to you as a future competition prize, which more details will follow on that. So today we're going to do a bit of wine tasting and learn a bit more about what Tim does and the background of the wines and a bit of background on his company.
Sure.
So Tim, tell us a bit more about Samilia's Choice.
Well, was sommelier a long time ago now, 1987. Very famous chef left the Dorchester to open a club called Anton Mosman, and I became his first sommelier. And you guys do swear, don't you?
We do.
Yeah. They said I was a shit chef and I needed to do the wine, so I said, okay, I'm going to do the wine.
It's a hard road.
And never looked back. It's just
We got a lot in common.
Tasting and drinking and, you know, family background. They all had their own businesses, so it was just an attitude while working for somebody. It was about one day I left my own company, and 1999, Sommelier's Choice was formed. Predominantly with Italian wines. First one was Lamborghini, bringing those into the UK.
Love a Lamborghini wine.
Yeah, I haven't seen
We've also
you
done
have
those.
a Lamborghini.
Not at the
yet, have you?
moment.
No?
We've done
It
some
will
Lamborghini wine though.
Good. But yeah, so started with that. Italy, then France, Spain and Portugal. And Portugal presented an opportunity for me to make my own wine. So they gave me carte blanche to go into the cellar, dive into around about 39 different barrels from different areas, France, etc.
Yeah.
And came up and I created the two wines we're going to taste.
Excellent.
Lovely.
This white was barrel fermented, so it'll be quite golden.
Okay.
It's made with indigenous Portuguese grapes, which are Arinto and Fernão Perez. In fact, if you win this before Christmas, this would be great with turkey, by the way.
Really?
I was just about to ask, what does this go with, more importantly?
Before you open it, I just want to talk about these wax tops. I don't know if you can see these on the top. They're all very individual and they've been stamped as well with
We stamped them with my logo.
Yeah, they look absolutely fantastic.
That's brilliant.
Such a nice touch, isn't it? It's a little bit
so.
different.
I also like the fact that each bottle is numbered
Yes.
individually with its
Tell
own.
us about it.
Well, we decided once we were going ahead with the project that we'd make 1,200 bottles of each. And so everybody knew which bottle they were going to drink.
Last year weekend, Simon.
I was going to say, just about.
We numbered them. We actually kept number one of the red in Portugal. But when we launched the project, we always take a group of people over to Portugal and talk about the project that we're doing. I noticed the guy that owned the vineyard, it was quite an emotional moment, funnily enough. We looked at the bottom and went, oh my God, he's drinking bottle number one. So we opened bottle number one. It was with him at the celebration. And since we've put this all together, this is 2015 vintage for the red, which was the very first vineyard once my friend bought the vineyard. And I can say, and not arrogantly, but by Artur that owns the vineyard, it's the best wine that's been made at the vineyard. And
Fantastic.
It's, dive in
Please,
and get a
I'm
taste.
ready.
I mean, this is
Really?
it's all right talking about this stuff. Tasting it is the magic. and
Where's the
everything.
cheese?
No,
Get
I
the
was
cheese.
going to
now.
say, we needed like a little spread, didn't we? Like,
We should have Christmas lunch in turkey and
Yeah.
You'll have to
with
come
this,
back.
definitely roast beef. Oh my God, you gotta have roast beef with a red. It's
It seems criminal to
see
open
how
that.
easy that
Yeah.
comes off. It is a shame that it comes off, but you know, as a family, we were dunking them all into the wax
Absolutely.
and then putting the stamp. And if it wasn't right, take it all off, start again.
Oh no.
Imagine 2,400 bottles. Let's go on holiday to Portugal and wax wine. Wax on,
Yeah.
wax off. This is the magic. I love this sound.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds good.
That is a good sign.
Shouldn't normally do that
Terry's
as a Samaritan.
popped up.
Yeah, past 11.
Sorry, am I allowed to
Oh,
wait
that is-
until I
that
get
is
the
really-
go-ahead?
Just got to smell it.
Just
for a
got to
while.
wait, yeah.
It almost smells like a red, almost.
Yeah,
Like a really-
because
That's the
of,
oakiness,
because
is it?
of the oak that's there. It's also, you know, there's great concentration in this wine. We selected the best grapes. The best grapes went into the best barrels, and the best the best always creates great wine. You guys just drink, or do you want to take?
Well, can you explain how we should be doing this?
How
should-
Teach us about the
And then
wine.
we
Because
can-
I normally just neck it.
Yeah, swirling is a great thing. So we're releasing the aromas of the wine. Once we've done that, you get this kind of buttery note that's coming through in the wine, and
Yeah.
that's coming from the oak intervention and the richness of Fernand Perez. When you taste the wine, taste it and just suck a little bit. I'll demonstrate like this. It
I used to get told off for doing
It
that.
sounds terrible. Here's your glass here. It sounds terrible, but what you're doing is you're oxidating the wine in the mouth, and it touches all your senses. So
You better get someone to pick the kids up from
I'm
school.
worried it's
I'm
all
staying
written
here.
out if I do.
when you taste, you have a little bit of richness at the front, and then the Rinto kicks in, so it's very refreshing at the end. So
Yeah.
the acidity is really punchy.
So we're going to be doing a prize which is going to contain 12 bottles of the white and 12 bottles of the red as well.
Yeah.
Now, these are all going to be individually numbered. These have not been sold to the general public anywhere. What a prize that's going to be! Imagine that just sat in your cellar.
I can testament to
That
that.
is
That
just-
that
yeah.
will
Bring it out
seriously
for special
improve your
occasion,
Sunday
isn't
lunch.
it?
That's it. You almost, when do you get it out? Because
It's
you
special
don't want it.
occasion
It's a
wine,
special
isn't it?
occasion, and you've got to. Yeah.
It's so
once
easy to
it's-
drink as well,
yeah.
like really enjoyable.
You know, you're saying all the right things. The magic of wine is it brings people together. And it causes celebration, it causes conversation. You come to eat and
Causes dancing as well, doesn't it?
you feast together, and that's the magic of a prize like this. It's
Yeah.
look what I've got. I've won this.
It's not
let
just
me
a bottle
let
of
me
wine.
share
Yeah.
it.
And it
This
also
is no
came
Echo
here from a
Falls or
winner as
anything
well.
from town, is it? It's
So
good
from
stuff.
you as a winner,
Yeah.
coming all the way through.
You've had that winning
and if someone wins
experience.
this,
And it meant so much, you know, to receive the call and say, "Hey, you've just won." And I was at work
And you wear it every day, you say?
every day.
Yeah, it's great.
Every day. And do you know the nice thing is, on Friday night, somebody said, "Love your watch." I said, "It's a great story."
Now, I love a white wine, but I'm quite excited about it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think,
I am a
Yeah.
red man.
Love a red.
guys, this is the holy grail of at our winery.
this might ruin my wine from now on, though.
Oh, no, that's it.
As our actually Arthur from the vineyard was over on Friday, and we happened to drink a couple of bottles of this. And he was still saying, "Oh, there's some bottles at the winery." "No, we've ordered them, and they're on the way."
So maybe a daft question, but we've done a few bottles of whiskey as competition prizes recently.
Yeah.
Whiskey obviously increases in value as it ages. Is it the same sort of thing with wine as well?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
Now this is
But-
vintage of 2015, is that
This
right?
is 2015, and the fact that there's a rarity value with it as well. So yeah, here we go. So
Thanks, Tim.
there was a real conversation with the winemakers when I prepared this wine. They were quite surprised.
Thank you so much.
It's Syrah, which is a French grape variety, blended with Touriga Nacional, which is a classic Portuguese grape.
Thank you, Tim.
But because there was so much Syrah in the wine, I added 2% of Fernand Perez, which is white wine.
Okay.
And I could see this conversation. The two winemakers did not even talk to me. I left, went into the barrel room. I said to Arthur, "I'm not sure what I've done, but these guys won't talk to me. I hope I haven't made a big mess." And he said afterwards, by doing what I did, it brought out the creativity in them.
Wow.
And they started to think differently about what they were doing, which is nice when you can go somewhere and inspire them to look at things slightly differently. So that's what it did. So really dark in colour.
Isn't
Can you
it?
see
It
that?
is, yeah.
It is.
You
You know,
thick
that's
bodied, they call it.
absolutely.
Yeah. You can see it, can't you?
Absolutely. We're drinking it slightly cooler today. This would be like a cellar temperature in.
So what
So
sort
what-
of
yeah, I was
temperature
gonna say,
should
what-
that be?
So I think, you know, we talk about room temperature and everybody says your wine should be room temperature. Well, that was set when one room had a fire and no
Okay.
other rooms had, there was no central heating. So the house was probably running around 14
14
to
degrees.
15 degrees. And then that's why everybody would then take the wine and put it near the fire to warm it up, but they get it warm too quick. But I would say 16, 17 is about
Because I've
right.
heard a lot of people, they'll take the wine out of the cupboard. It's obviously a lot closer to room temperature.
Yeah.
Put it in the fridge for 20 minutes, half an hour,
Yeah.
and then serve it.
Yeah.
Would you advise something like that, or just
Yeah,
get
you
it to
could.
around 14?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. You smell this?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
it smells
It smells
lovely.
wow. It's got red fruits. It's got black
Oh, yes,
fruits.
yes,
It
again.
smells great.
Oh, it
and
does.
it will just keep opening up. And the nice thing about the wine, we were drinking it the other day. It's so smooth on the palate. Oh my God.
Can I go now? Yeah.
Still, the noise. Don't
Still
spit. Don't
got
spit.
some grip.
Swallow it.
Smooth though, isn't it?
Really smooth. Yeah, it is.
Quite dry.
Oh my word.
Yes. So it needs to open up. If people have a decanter,
That is
pop
the
it in a
best.
decanter. That will open it up some more.
That's amazing.
That is
And
the best
as it
red wine
warms
I've
up,
ever
you
had.
feel
We might have to cancel
You
that
know,
surprise.
wine like this really needs good food to go with it. So say a ribeye steak, for instance, steak with fat in it. Because the fat interacts
talking
with
about
the wine
language.
and the wine becomes sweeter.
That's exceptional.
And it
Okay.
really is. Steak, chips and salad with that
good,
wine
isn't it?
is just the
Yeah.
magic you need. And everybody can do that however they want
Yeah,
the steak
definitely.
cooked.
hard-
There's key things for me when I'm looking at wines or buying wines for my company. Really, three things that need to stand out. Aromas. What you smell, you need to taste.
Yeah.
And when you swallow it, everything needs to follow through. So you need those key aromas and tastes, and then you swallow, and then you count in the seconds how long it lasts. And the longer the seconds that once you swallow, the better quality of the wine.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can just see myself sitting
I
down
know.
at Christmas.
I
I think one bottle wouldn't be enough. That's the only problem.
One bottle is never enough.
incredible.
Well,
So there we are.
that's absolutely amazing.
wonderful.
Thank you so much, Tim, for coming down, explaining a bit of the background of this amazing wine. And it is. I wish we could show you what like it tastes like
Yeah.
behind the camera. Absolutely flawless. Definitely will be putting one in my home cellar. And you guys are going to be getting the lucky chance to win 12 bottles of white and 12 bottles of red very soon. So make sure you head over to the competition website and get your lucky tickets.